Oh, that's nice. They made a.
Where's the action?
They made rep account wide. Action for what?
Bro, where's the action?
Well, I mean, to be fair, like the Cataclysm cinematic was pretty lit. Like that thing was really badass. I hope they play that again.
All right, what am I allowed to say right here?
What do you mean?
Are you partnered with Blizzard at all?
What do you want to say? Like if you didn't like it, if you didn't like it, you just say you didn't like it.
I'm gonna say some shit.
Well,
all right, here we go.
Your opinion, not mine.
Here we go. This is my opinion.
Hear it.
Where's the good shit?
You haven't even watched. He just woke up. He's such a fucking idiot. Fuck you, McConnell.
Where's all the cool stuff that the community was thinking was gonna happen? You know, Classic Plus and shit. You know, fucking crazy ass expansion. Metzin's there. He's gonna come up with crazy shit. Where's that shit at?
That kind of early access, yeah, it is bullshit.
Like it looked,
but it's also you also are there's a pay to win token in the game too. So
like this probably could be.
You know, how good is the game actually?
I just think that they should tell people like, hey, we're not ready for it. But
Chris Metzen can do all he wants, like trying to do this, but like unless they change some of the monetization aspects of the game,
in my
stuff
opinion,
isn't gonna get changed.
Too big.
It only goes to 25 though, right?
No, they're going to be leveling you up to like 30 or 35 like a month after that or something like that.
What's up, Nader?
I just think they don't have all the content ready yet. That's probably what it is.
Bro, remember when we did the fucking in the beta and you could only go to like 40 and 30? That shit was kind of fun.
That was really interesting. Yeah, I mean, no, I'll play this for sure. Like we're going to 100% play this. Like it's not even a question. There's new stuff to do. Yeah. I mean,
I can't read your chat anymore.
Apparently hero talents. What are these? Okay, so this is hero talents right here. Take inspiration from mighty grove keepers to protect the balance and safeguard the dream. Dedicate yourself to the moon goddess. Okay, so these are basically ascendancies. Like, so they're adding ascendancies in the
when you're done with the video, I want to play some Overwatch 2 or... No, I'm probably watching this for a little while, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
maybe
badass.
Tonight or something.
For what? Which version?
For retail.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate the offer, though, dude.
Yeah, the Classic Plus stuff seems kind of interesting.
Not that it's a bad idea.
Weapons, your attack speeds increased.
Doing this.
I mean, that seems really good. Probably to like rebalance things, generate more rage from all damage you deal. That's crazy good. Oh my god. Devastate, defensive stance, Thunder Armor also deals weapon damage. So it's like they're adding like almost Burning Crusade talents into like classic WoW.
You got the mobile game already?
Collect all
Forgot the name of it.
Transmog on single character.
Oh, Rumble?
Yeah,
Warcraft Rumble? Yeah.
It's just rebanded Covenants talents, isn't it? Well, no, not really. I wonder if they're going to give Shadow Priest Surrender to Madness. I hope so, yeah. But what a lot of people said so far is that they were kind of like I don't think people... I feel like people, like a lot of people have said like so far, like kind of underwhelmed overall.
Thought it was solid, man. I thought it was a solid BlizzCon.
All right, let me watch the cinematic. Hold on.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wow.
Should I heal?
So this is her character right here. Holy shit. And this is for Druid. So, I mean, this kind of is Classic Plus.
Put on my tablet for chances. Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, it is. It's not. I feel like people would say
so
that if it was level 60.
Chest or rogue?
I think the reason why I think what they're going to do is they're going to keep increasing the level cap in this game until you get to 60. That's what I feel like is going to happen, but I don't know.
Instant. Okay. Wild strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Your cat form, bear form, or dire bear form party members within 20 yards get increased combat. Oh, are we getting a Discord now? I need to be on this PC, I think.
Okay.
Or that one. Each melee has a 20% chance of granting.
It's seasonal, not a permanent thing? Yeah.
Fear, the hunger. It's gory and gross.
Okay.
Hello. Wait, do I
Is that a
check S-Fan? Is S-Fan doing stuff?
Oh, I got a brutally hard horror RPG.
Oh, this
RPG
is it. Okay, well,
a couple
let's look
days
and
ago.
see.
I seen Ludwig play. Oh, gotcha. Nice, very nice.
Okay.
Hey, I can't hear anything.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think either of them work.
Yeah, let's see the paladin stuff.
Oh, I hear it.
There's no way they don't add Crusader Strike. Like, Crusader Strike is a guarantee. The WoW panel's in 5 minutes. Yeah, we're not going to watch this for very long because the actual WoW panels is going to happen in like 5 minutes. When I come to houses WoW Ascension, I don't really care. Like, I don't play private servers.
Okay, can you guys hear me now, chat?
Yeah, we can hear you. This is Classic Plus. You gotta play your Warlock? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just move my cam over so you guys can see S-Fan here.
All my shit cut off hearing the...
Okay. More customization. As far as I know, there's no extra customization.
Is that it? Can you hear me now? Test.
And again, we're gonna go back and watch the
Is this better?
the other one soon.
Okay. Is chat on the screen? Yeah, I'm almost ready.
Okay. I'll look at that in a bit. Okay, so you can still get talents, but it's totally different now because like you're only level 25.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Artemis Howl was a hunter on my server in Classic. I remember that. It was this girl.
Critical strikes from cat form abilities. Okay. Wait, I can't go all the way down.
Well, yeah, you don't have enough talents.
I just realized. Well, because we're only level 25.
Okay.
I'm sure they're probably gonna change that, right? Since they put the cap at 25, they said.
Yeah, they're probably designing the rest of it. No, they said they are. They literally said they're gonna increase the level cap.
Okay, so this is Savage Roar.
Yeah, they literally said that.
Legs, and then there's hands. Sunfire. Let's wait, causes a high amount of fret. That looks... Let's do this. Or wait, no.
Okay. So you enchant your gear with these runes. You see that?
What was...
Sorry guys, I'm working on some getting some videos published.
S-Fan's having a day.
Everyone in Valdraken has the pre-order
Well,
mount already.
doing.
I got game time, by the way. Been PvPing. Hell yeah, dude. Nicely done, Magnus. Glad to hear it.
Because I want to see the paladin stuff, man. Like, druids are for girls anyway. Yeah, let's get to the paladin situation. The WoW panel? Yeah, the WoW panel is going to start in just a minute, too.
Okay. Here we go. S-Fan, the level 25 Paladin in Darnassus. God damn it. Hold on. No, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
Okay. God, frick.
Okay, well, whenever they start the WoW panel, I'll swap over and watch it.
Pass, dude. This is what I get for Guzu disconnecting in the tournament, man.
I thought Guzu wasn't going to compete. True classic experience? Yeah, exactly.
Ah, there we go. Much better.
Okay.
Okay, is chat
Alright,
on the
what's going
screen
on?
the right side? Okay,
S-Fan's about to log on to like the new thing and look at the classic talents.
Paladin and
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll look at this for like a couple of minutes and then we'll watch the WoW panel, okay,
Let's
guys?
get it. Yeah.
There's Fandy right there. There's Agrand, he's a dev.
Okay, cool. All right. Chad, are you guys ready? Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, I can see Chad on the screen.
Immediately getting invited by people.
Okay.
Oh, that seems normal.
Can I fix this?
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, I didn't see
Holy
this.
shit, what is that?
That's like a, maybe that's like a, it's like a druid version of Consecrate.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I love WoW.
I think it's saved.
Dude,
Yeah.
I think WoW's back, baby.
It's back in a big way.
Yeah, I thought he would like it after he got some
it's
stuff
still
in.
up, yeah.
Ah, man. What a great day. What a
He's gotta
great
get in
day,
there and
guys, to
fix
be
it.
alive, to be a gamer. What a day. What an absolute ride,
Dude,
man.
I just want to see the new talents, man.
Yeah. Because they specifically put the client on last night for keybinds. But it was fine last night. It wasn't showing it wasn't showing this.
Can't you just show the talents? I just want to see the talents.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Hey, if you want to tell him, I think he's...
No playtesting, she said? Yeah, there's going to be no playtesting for this.
Okay, cool. We're good. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, I got in, I got to come set up...
Oh, wait, he has Seal of Blood and Crusader Strike on his bar. Look. There's Crusader Strike and there's... there's Crusader Strike, I mean. And there's Seal of Blood.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Paladins are back in a big way. So they apparently will actually add DPS Paladins.
No way.
Yeah, because they have Crusader Strike and Seal of Blood now.
Yeah, all good.
No way we're getting DPS Paladin in Classic.
Okay.
I didn't think it was possible.
We're getting
What
it, boys.
the fuck?
For
Hell
the first
yeah.
time.
Okay, so let's take a look.
Oh my god.
I'll be
it's
playing a
been almost
Paladin.
20 years.
Yep.
I'll be playing a
Just
Paladin.
because Kevin Jordan ran out of time, it just, it just never really got around to it.
Fix the mic. The mic is fine. Jet.
Paladins have to heal anymore? Yeah.
It's like we don't have the nice mics that we have.
Yo, Paladin, stay winning, baby. Let's go.
There it is.
It's like it's whatever it is. Okay, so here's what we got.
This question don't
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, can you
All
just
right,
show
so,
the...
these key bindings. Okay, the hotkeys are crazy. Okay, first thing, Crusader Strike.
Yep. Oh, there
Okay,
it is.
got Crusader Strike here.
Let's go, boys.
And they still haven't
Judgment.
added it. Or started.
Exorcism can now be cast
panel
on
starting?
any target and has a 100% increase
Not
in
yet.
strike chance against undead and demons.
Oh, wow. Move cam? Yeah, I
Okay,
will.
It wouldn't click on the bar. It's okay. It's beta. Oh, Exorcism. Oh, well, maybe it was like.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It was something else. Okay. Okay. I'm doing my hotkeys.
You got Lay on Hands.
Lay on Hands. Exorcism. We'll probably go here. Seal of Justice over there. Seal of Martyrdom. Fills you with Holy Spirit for 30 seconds, causing each of your melee attacks to deal 30% weapon damage. Okay, so this is completely different. It's not Seal of Blood. 30% weapon damage to up to 3 nearby targets. It's a cleave.
Wow.
But you lose half
Wow.
equal to 10% of the damage inflicted. Well,
That's so
kinda
cool.
Like Seal of Command and Wrath, but Seal of Blood and Crusade combined.
That's insane.
While this seal is
What the
active, your
fuck?
party members within 40 yards each gain mana. Your party members
What?
within 40 yards gain mana equal to 2% of all the damage that you take. What? Unleashing the seal's energy will judge an enemy instantly, causing 70% weapon damage at the cost of health, equal to 10% of the damage inflicted.
Oh
so
my
that's
god.
the same as like a Seal of Command proc. The judgment is as strong as a Seal of Command proc.
What?
Can you twist this? Can you twist this in Command? Where's Command? At the spec. After spec.
I want to see the talents.
Okay, are there any talent changes?
The WoW panel is starting?
Reckoning.
Oh, it is. Okay, we're going to watch the WoW panel.
All right, WoW panel, boys. Here we go.
Here we go.
World of Warcraft. What's next?
Oh, here it is. It's coming. Here we go.
Oh, this is it, bro.
All right,
This
all
is
right.
new class is coming and new everything.
Yep.
No way.
Here we go.
4 years have passed since the mortal races gathered together in Anaheim, California.
Oh, yeah. Good one.
And now, the drums of BlizzCon thunder once again. Let me hear the thunder!
This is Taryn Gregory. He's been doing cinematics for Blizzard forever.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here with us today. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the World of Warcraft What's Next panel. My name is Taryn Gregory, and as you may have heard, thank you. As you may have heard from Chris during the opening ceremonies, we are at the dawn of a new era of Warcraft. The World Soul Saga.
There it
A
is.
story that will play out over the next 3 expansions and will take us on an adventure in World of Warcraft
Okay.
like we've never experienced before.
That's what we
This
want.
saga kicks off with the War Within. In this first chapter, our heroes will be called on an expedition to the subterranean depths of Azeroth, revealing a new world full of mystery, wonder, and darkness.
That's crazy.
There we will confront the shadows below and face new challenges on the battlefield as well as in ourselves.
Okay.
So what is next? During this section, I'll share an overview of the story of the War Within,
Okay.
and then next you'll hear from Maria Hamilton, who will speak to zones and cultures, and then wrapping up with Morgan Day, who will talk about dungeons, the raid, and our new systems.
That's what I want to hear
Let's
about.
dig in. In our cinematic reveal, did you guys enjoy the cinematic?
It's okay.
Woo! Big shout out to the cinematic
It's
team
okay.
for the work on that. It's just
okay,
incredible
yeah.
work. We witnessed as Thrall found Anduin Wrynn, who has been wandering alone for the last few years, grappling, lost in his own thoughts, and
Anduin
dealing
is
with
such
the
a
experience that
bitch,
he's been
man.
through, as many of you may have remembered.
Why is he
Throughout
such a
this and our
bitch?
features trailer,
I don't
we
know
learned
why
two
they're
very
pushing this
important
feelings
developments,
bullshit.
starting with these visions. Thrall spoke of a vision called
Varian was mind controlled. He came back and he just immediately took over Stormwind.
This is Chris Metzen. He's an
Why
emotional
can't
guy.
everyone do
Of course
that?
they're gonna push that.
Origins, and while at the same
Crazy if they
time,
don't think that's.
a darkness has been gathering, even as the heroes adventured on the Dragon Isles, and in the War Within, the mysterious harbinger that Iridikron spoke of will reveal themselves. Xalatath has returned.
She's hot, so this is good.
Freed long ago from the black blade that once bound her, she is now the harbinger of a new era of the Void's dark machinations. And her message is clear. The Black Empire has fallen. The old gods are dead. And their ancient blood runs deep within the cracks of the world. We, the heroes of Azeroth, destroyed them.
Oh, yeah.
The forces of the Horde and the Alliance have proven time and again they are among the most powerful
That
armies
never
that
made
have
sense
ever
to me,
stood.
by the way.
The Harbinger has watched this. She is patient. And while the Black Empire failed, Xalatath now seeks to set in motion the rise of a new dark legacy, one that knows our true strength and will seek to test it against a new threat of terrible power. The
Yeah,
Nerubians
dude.
of Azeroth.
Kill us.
Xalatath has conscripted the Nerubian queen Anserek, having offered her people
They should have made
a
her
new
boobs
future,
bigger.
one in which they will rise from their isolation as a mighty kingdom once again. And here in this sprawling city of Ashgahet, we will not find the undead soldiers of the Lich King that we faced before, but instead a new mighty stronghold of the Nerubians as they once were.
We deserve at least
Survivors
one
of the
character
mythic
like that,
wars
right?
have played out time and again over thousands of years. In return for their loyalty, Xal'atath has granted the Nerubians the means of a dark evolution, one that will turn the Nerubians into a new kind of ferocious and terrifying soldier that we will clash against time and again in the war within.
Is that right?
Now let's talk about who we'll be adventuring with. How do you like the key art?
Is that Alaria?
Several of Azeroth's greatest heroes will rise to the call of the Radiant Song, and many will be faced with their own unique challenges. Anduin, having survived his ordeal with domination.
Oh, God.
Yes, look at the art.
Huh?
Oh, God, bro.
Incredible artwork.
Oh, my God, bro.
Anduin will be grappling with his relationship to the Holy Light that he no longer feels worthy of, while Thrall is seeking a connection to these visions, spreading across the world and working to find his new place in the Horde.
All right.
While Magni Bronzebeard, long the Speaker of Azeroth, will confront the heavy weight of that responsibility once and for all. Champion! The Wounds Champion! Yes!
This guy's good. They should have him do more stuff.
I know you saw this in the features trailer.
What about Alaria?
Alaria Windrunner.
Is she psycho?
Essential to the events
Yeah,
and
of
themes
course
the
she
war
is.
within, as she, a Void Hunter, will use all of her prowess to hunt down the Harbinger while being torn between her own nature and the maddening call of the Void to which she is attuned. Along
She
the
has,
adventure, she will have a unique rivalry with Xal'atath,
BPD.
whose twists and turns will come to define the nature of this
Borderline
new conflict.
personality disorder.
Of course, we'll see many more familiar faces on our journey and meet a host of new and interesting characters along the way that Maria is going to tell you more about in just a moment. But finally, this saga is only just beginning. Conceived to be...
The sword!
Yes!
I'm surprised how far that went.
Conceived to be an epic worthy of the first 20 years of World of Warcraft, the World Soul Saga aims to redefine the storytelling in our expansion set and strike boldly at the core themes that define Warcraft.
Yeah.
The might of heroes, the responsibility of that power, the pursuit of justice. Got to do my best Mets in there. Justice! And the importance of finding common ground as well as ourselves amidst adversity. Up next, may I introduce Maria Hamilton, who will be sharing more about our zones and cultures in the war within. Thank you so much.
Okay.
See, I like that guy. He's a fucking...
He's a G.
That guy's such a nerd. I like him.
Yeah, he is.
He's a really cool guy.
Hello, BlizzCon. Wow, I am so excited to be here and delighted to represent our team and tell you about the places that we will explore and the cultures we will encounter in the war within. I can't really see all of you out there. I know there's a lot of you, though, because I can hear you. And I hope to hear lots of oohs and ahs when you see some of this cool art I've got to show you.
All right, let's see it.
So let's get started.
Let's see.
Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, yep. Thank you. Okay, as Taryn mentioned earlier, we'll be called by the Radiant Song, dreamlike visions that come from the heart of the Azeroth. This summons is going to lead us to the subcontinent of Khaz-Algar, a place long forgotten.
Okay. So it's another
it's
continent.
Through recent explorations in Uldaman that we've discovered a Watcher
It's like
report
at the bottom of like
concerning a contingent
Kalimdor
of
and
Earthen that was sent to this place long ago to investigate a fissure in the sector.
What?
Like you made an L
What
between
exactly
them?
that means, we don't really know, but we could probably speculate.
Below Kalimdor.
So first, let's talk about the Earthen.
Okay.
Ooh, there you go.
Ooh.
There you go.
What's
All right,
this?
we have met Titan-forged Earthen before, of course, in Ulduar and other places. But this society of Earthen has been isolated within Khaz-Algar for a really long time.
So
and
are
have
they
developed
racist?
Their own manners and customs. Now, visually, these Earthen are a bit larger in stature, and they're noticeably blinged out. They've got gems all over them, bedazzled, blinged out, you know, that kind of thing, right?
Got it.
But philosophically, they are guided by the edicts of the Titans, a set of codified orders, duties, and expectations that provide instructions for the core functions of their society. You know, Titans, order, all that, right?
Yeah, got it.
But the Titans have been absent for eons, and the Earthen are no longer united in their adherence to these edicts. They now exist as 3 groups that are estranged from each other. The Oathsworn, as their name suggests, still uphold the edicts faithfully and believe everyone else is doing it wrong.
Okay.
Their charge is guarding the Core Way, a Titan passageway that leads right to the core of Azeroth.
Oh,
They're
wow.
primarily the city dwellers. They live conveniently near the object of their responsibility, that Core Way. Now, the Unbound, in contrast, have abandoned the edicts, and they are considered scandalously rebellious by the Oathsworn.
Okay.
Their original responsibility was providing the materials to keep the Titan installations supplied, and they're primarily rural. They're living in and around the quarries and the mines where natural resources can be acquired. They rarely interact with the city dwellers. They feel neglected and ignored because they have a different opinion on how they should live. Now, the machine speakers have strayed from the edicts in practice, but not with respect to their overall obligation to keep the Titan works functioning. They've had extremely limited contact with the surface dwellers, and they express no little disdain for those who just don't understand the great machines. Their homes are built around vast industrial projects under the surface that allow them to perform their functions in accordance with edicts.
Not trying to
So they're like,
make sure to clip some okay.
These different perspectives
Gotta hop off for work. We'll be back later if you're still on. Yeah, I'll probably still be here a little bit. See you, Sharkitas. Thanks for hanging out, man.
I think they're like dwarves.
That's not good, of course. But a much more serious problem is their steadily dwindling numbers. For reasons that I'm not going to get into here and now, New Earthen can't exist until we help them out by doing some things and unite the Earthen society once more. Happily, as a result of our actions, the Earthen will eventually be unlocked as an allied race.
Dude, this is so cool, man.
Good thing they worked that out.
Yeah. These player Earthen will replenish the culture's dwindling numbers and may join either the Horde or the Alliance. Yeah.
Okay.
It is, of course, player's choice.
That's kind of cool that it's a multi-faction race. But as you can see from a small sampling of combinations, there's some fantastic variations and customizations coming for the Earthen models, including different gem incrustations, beards for all body types, rocky skin patterns, tones, and more. Now that golden mohawk with the braids and the fringe beard, that's quite the look. But I really like the beardless guy with the bushy blonde eyebrows. He looks so cool. He's just kind of like, yep, what do you want me to do? He looks like a guy he looks like just a guy in real life that just goes to a lot of bars.
Another cool culture that players will encounter in the War Within is the Arathi.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, and you probably have questions, right?
Yeah.
So these are descendants of the original Arathorian Empire, and they've arrived relatively recently and through some somewhat mysterious circumstances.
Some of this gear looks really cool, man.
Yeah.
Mysterious
like the far left and far right.
Wow.
It's not like
that stuff looks so good for paladins. Look at that left one, dude. Oh my god. Wow.
Bringing hope and light to the darkness.
That looks so good, man.
Resilient people, with every member of the society being an able combatant.
Okay.
Some few are further blessed with paladin-like abilities through their devotion to the light.
Oh shit.
Even their airships are powered by sacred flame.
So it's like a fully paladin race.
They're comfortable in battle is probably a good thing because they have established a home away from home in an enormous cavern bordered by an endless underground sea from which terrifying creatures emerge to rampage and create havoc.
All right, we're gonna sit back and enjoy this for a little while now.
But they're really, really tough.
Okay.
These watery monstrosities, though, are nothing compared to the threat from below.
What's that?
A constant swarm of Nerubians has been held back so far from invading the Arathi lands. The assault is unrelenting, the threat is dire, and the Arathi can't hold much longer. These bastions of light against the darkness are far from home and limited in number.
Makes sense. Paladins aren't good enough and need
terrible
help.
if there was also division within the Arathi ranks. Just saying. That would be pretty rough, what with them being so outnumbered. We could probably help them. All right, speaking of the Nerubians in the War Within, we'll explore their last kingdom deep within Khazalgar. These ancient survivors of the Black Empire who rejected their former masters have developed their own culture here in the deep darkness. As Taryn mentioned earlier, Xal'atath has made a bargain with the Nerubian queen Ansarek, who seeks a new future and renewed glory for her people.
Is she hot?
The Nerubians are extremely capable and devious adversaries who have been honing their skills with their constant assault on the Arathi. But domination hasn't come fast enough for the Queen's taste, as the Arathi has managed to hold against this onslaught.
She's a spider?
So this deal with
Doesn't
the
answer the
Harbinger
question.
has included some assistance for her troops. Through some dark alchemical process, Xal'atath has provided the knowledge required to evolve chosen Nerubians into paragons of their race, enhancing their viciousness. And Queen Ansarek has embraced these modifications with enthusiasm and eagerly offered her army to achieve the Harbinger's schemes. It appears to be a win-win situation. But not all Nerubians share their sovereign's enthusiasm for change and her embrace of Xal'atath. Shadowy figures with far too many limbs maneuver against the Harbinger's plans in opposition to the Queen's desire. As you might expect, any foray into this Nerubian kingdom introduces us to a variety of citizens, including some forms we've never encountered before. Here's a layout of some of the Nerubian models that are completed and also some that are in progress, as well as scale reference for goblins and humans, so you just get a sense of size. In addition to the Nerubian citizens, there are also domesticated insects who serve the kingdom as beasts of burden and pets. The team is hard at work building out the full range of carapaces, carapae, I don't know, whichever, skittering legs, grabby arms, piercing spiky bits, and creepy eyes for you to enjoy, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about our zones.
All right,
the
let's see it.
surface of Khazalgar is our first zone.
That looks really
called
nice.
The Isle of Dorn. This is the
Yeah,
home
I really
of the
like how
earth and
this looks
surface
visually.
dwellers, as well as other native species of creatures. The fertile soil, flowering plant
It looks
life,
so
and
pretty,
generous
dude.
waterways
Reminds me of
provide
Arathi Highlands.
It's like
nourishment for
Loch
animals in
Modan,
this
yeah.
Or
untouched
Loch
paradise.
Modan, yeah.
An important facet of Earth and society
About.
is cinder brew mead. This volatile substance is manufactured from molten honey produced by enormous fiery bees. Their home groves are a remarkable sight as the hearts of the trees themselves glow with lava-like fluid. Harvesting is always an exciting time as the ferocious creatures are understandably protective of their hives. Now the roosts at Storm Watch are wreathed with lightning and fierce winds. These wild elemental rooks may choose to serve a member of the Oathsworn, who if so blessed becomes a Storm Rider, one of the guardian warriors of the earth and people. The Unbound deal with hostile
Storm
creatures
Rider.
from time to time, but for the most part, the existence
Yeah, I have to
is
say, I
fairly
really like the way this
relatively
looks.
peaceful, fairly
It looks
like
so
the city.
peaceful.
Their comfortable homes are often situated near the places where they once labored as adherents to the edicts. Those sites are now in disrepair, and in some cases, the lair of other creatures.
So
Of
beautiful.
course, the Isle of Dorn boasts a great walled city where the Oathsworn live and serve
Wow.
the edicts of the Titans. The city of Dornagal is the location of many important civic buildings, markets, traders, and crafters. And it's here that a traveler will find the expected amenities of a capital city, as well as the Titan Causeway.
Looks like the
Defense
tutorial
of this is
island.
the
Yeah.
Oathsworn's primary charge. Now, beneath the surface of the Isle of Dorn lies our second zone, the Ringing Deeps. As the name suggests, it is here that the Earthen are engaged in their work in accordance with the edicts. In these industrial areas,
Okay.
in this cavernous space, are huge,
is nice.
complicated machines.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
this
You get to go
looks
down
awesome.
underneath stuff.
Foundries and forges,
I
and
love
waterworks,
that,
both
man.
cool and to power huge
Anything that
machines.
gets you underground in my book is a
Maintaining
good
these
thing.
Titan
Yeah, it's a
mechanisms
cool
and
looking
keeping
zone.
everything running is both the
I like this.
responsibility
Yeah.
and the passion of the machine speakers. The Earth has shifted too in places, revealing openings to the sky above to the Isle of Dorn. These cenotes bring light and water into areas.
This is a next level of crafting, man.
Flowers and creatures.
Look at the art. Look at the kobolds, man. A big kobold boy.
It was really important to us as developers that we delivered the fantasy of the hard-working industry, but still had some break-up areas of natural beauty that don't feel like dark, constrained tunnels.
Yeah.
Now, as the machine speaker population has dropped, they've had increasing difficulties with kobold incursions, and indeed the kobolds have taken over the mines, the work areas.
Just kill them all.
They've even built a city of their own. Unexpectedly, the kobolds are actually becoming a force to be reckoned with under the aggressive actions of their leader, the Candle King. You knew it had to be a candle.
No way.
Okay, the Candle King. All right.
No take candle.
Okay.
Yes.
With the passage of time, the Earthen have diminished both in number and in the knowledge required to perform the various routines to
the Candle King. He better be this like lumbering big fucking fat kobold, man.
Must be employed if the edicts are being
candles just dripping off of his head, dude.
As they go along. From the reading deeps, we descend further into Khazalgar to reach Hollowfall.
A crown of candles, dude.
Bordered by an endless underground sea. This tenuous foothold under the bright light of an enormous crystal has allowed the Arathi to survive. Using their airships to travel to high plateaus
that's actually
and
really
establish
cool.
docks,
That's so cool.
villages,
I thought it was the sword, actually.
What the fuck is that?
I don't think it is though.
These trapped people strive to keep
They
hope
said it's a
alive
crystal.
and spread the
Is
light
that a cathedral?
while engaged in a near constant
Yeah, I think
battle
so.
with the Nerubians
I love
at their
cathedrals.
There it
Dude.
is.
open spaces.
Look
that
at all
bright
this
light
stuff.
And the greenery are intended to feel as though we're on
Wow.
the surface, somehow rather than
Wow,
in this
what a
strange
view.
hollow within Azeroth. The crystal provides brilliant light, warmth.
Dude, they're
and
getting
growth
back to the
vegetation.
Warcraft
You may notice
shit.
that all the blooming plants have opened their blossoms toward the light and seem to be reaching in that direction.
Better let us
whenever
fly.
they're in Hollowfall.
Yeah, they're
That's
going to, dude.
Unfortunately,
Every
crystal
flying
has
mount's
been
gonna have
changed
dragon
in
riding.
recent years,
Ooh.
where once the
They saw
light
that. I saw that in the
was
announcement
reliable, it now
in the
fades
opening
without
ceremony.
warning,
Oh,
plunging
no.
the Arathi into darkness, save where they have built light towers and maintain their holy flame beacons. In the absence of this light, the dangerous Kobis and other fierce creatures emerge from the sea to rampage. As the Arathi are barely holding back the Nerubians, these unpredictable episodes are incredibly demoralizing and deadly. Happily, the light has always returned to the crystal, so far. And at the deepest descent in the war within, we reach the zone of Azj-Kahet. That almost rhymed.
Shit.
Anyway, the Nerubian city of Threads has been built on the ruins of itself, over and over and over again.
That's crazy.
As areas decay and crumble, a new district is built upon its ruins, and as a result, the city climbs ever higher. Those Nerubians favored by the queen, or possessing enormous wealth, or both, command the greatest views and live in the highest places over
it's
these
like real life.
swarming masses of the many districts. The Burrows is the home of the scavengers, the forgotten, deep in the decay and the filth. The Umbral Bazaar is a trading hub of fine silks, fascinating alchemical discoveries, and other exotic and hard-to-find goods. The Skanes are the home of the lore keepers and scholars who toil to maintain the history of their people.
That's interesting.
And research myths and legends of Azeroth. There are many other districts and less than savory neighborhoods, both well-known and secret, that the careful adventurer could discover, should they risk life and limb to do so. But the key to such exploration is fitting in among the Nerubians and being accepted, an enterprise both best accomplished through skill in the use of pheromones and considerable bravery. The zone of Azj-Kahet features areas of
That's so cool.
spectacular dark beauty that are inhabited by these creatures that have found a way to live among the Nerubians without being deemed a threat, found to be particularly tasty to consume, or just too much fun to torment.
Okay.
The mobilization
Dude,
of
I'm
forces
so in
from
on
the
this
Arathi while
expansion.
also providing military
I'm so in
advice
on this
to these
expansion. I'm in on the
Zaladad
current.
schemes, has stirred up all sorts of inhabitants of the darkness. And deep within the city itself, the Nerubians are gathering an odd substance, the black blood of the old gods, for some unknown purpose. But I'm sure that's fine. And now I'd like to talk
This
a
has been the
little bit
perfect
about
day,
our
boys.
zone flow.
Absolutely
As I
perfect.
mentioned, awesome, huh?
Wow. Look at that.
This looks nice.
Look at
We
that.
travel from
That's
the
cool.
Isle of Dorn, to the Ringing Deeps, into Hall of
Yeah,
Fall,
that
and
looks
then
really
into
nice.
Ashkahet.
Dude.
Within,
Look at
our
all of
zones
this.
are Connected all together using the airlock
Holy shit,
technology
this is
that we
huge. This is a
developed for
huge
Zarelak
zone.
Cavern, allowing for this seamless descent from the Isle of Dorn all the way to Ashkahet. That was video I just captured
Wow.
last week of the transition between the Ringing Deeps.
Yeah,
and
that actually
Hall of
looked
Fall.
really cool.
That
As
was
you can
beautiful,
see,
man.
we built for dynamic flight, and we were able to flow directly between the zones without the load screen. There is some seriously amazing swoopy
So
goodness
cool.
to be had moving across these zones and through these spaces.
Great.
It feels
I might, yeah.
so cool to burst out of a really tight area and into just a huge drop like that. It's so exhilarating. Now, this blobby map that I've got up here was an early attempt during development of our zone flow to try to figure out how we would stack these zones
All right,
together
boys.
and achieve the relationship between their geography.
We're going to be playing some
geography
Overwatch
that made
after we're
sense
done with
and
all
felt
the
right
content
to traverse.
today.
We ended up with something
The new
slightly
character is
different
in
than
here.
this,
Look at
but
this. Look at
is
this.
pretty
Quick
representative
look.
to explain what the world builders were thinking about when they planned these spaces out. It was really
Look
important
at
to our
him, dude.
design that while 3 of the 4 zones are technically underground, they didn't feel that way, and that they were distinctly different from one another. We pursued that goal by introducing the natural cenotes in the Ringing Deeps. And
That's
leaning
so
into the
cool, man.
fantasy of the classic underground foundry and industrial workspaces. So even
Wow.
in the zone that felt the tightest, there's places that look as though they're actually on the surface. And within Hall of Fall, we created a massive hollow space in a cavern so vast it feels like an exterior, with a huge artificial sun in the form of a gigantic crystal.
Yeah, this is
And
smart.
in
I like
Ashkahet,
that.
we leaned hard into traditional Nerubian architecture with hanging nests and huge palaces built all over a decaying city that just falls away into the depths. And that is the last bit of eye candy I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this piece.
That was
of
absolutely
design
beautiful, and they put the right person in charge
Yeah, she
to
was
show
great.
us
I
it.
hope we have
She was
more of her.
awesome.
Yeah, she's actually so good.
I love her.
So now it's time for me to introduce you to Morgan Day, who's going to give you lots of information.
Oh, we don't need an
Yeah,
introduction
this
to
guy's
Morgan
gonna talk
Day.
about the actual game.
And systems. Enjoy.
Okay,
Thank
So
you.
here we go.
cool.
Bye.
Man, they must be having
All
a
right,
just
new class. Here we go.
an
Yep,
amazing
here it is.
time.
New class. Let's go, baby. New class. Come on.
New class,
I'm
new
not
class,
Kobe.
new class.
I'm not Kobe.
For sure. They just haven't announced it yet.
Hello, BlizzCon.
I'm not Kobe.
They
bro.
forgot.
My name is Morgan Day, and I'm here to talk to you about some of the upcoming content, features, and systems in The War Within. I'm sure I'll also make some funny faces that I'll regret later in thumbnails, but whatever.
We'll
First
farm
up,
you.
let's talk
Don't
about
worry.
dungeons. There will be 8. Oh,
8?
there will be 8 new dungeons.
Wait,
coming
this
in The
is
War
what that
Within,
guy
4
predicted.
during level up. 1
8.
Oh
each
my
of the 4
God.
zones that Maria just walked
Oh
through.
my
Damn.
god.
As well
That's
as
No way,
huge.
dude.
What?
There's a lot of really
No
cool
way,
That's
dude.
huge.
No.
For instance, we have like a kobold dungeon where you'll meet that Candle King, where there's like a
Yeah.
light mechanic that takes place. You have to kind of keep it going to light your way. There's a
No
Dragon
way.
dungeon, of course, but also one of my favorites is the Cinder Brew Meadery that Maria just talked us through.
Ooh, Cinder
So
Brew. I
this is a dungeon
love
that takes
brew
place in the first zone, the
brew
Battle
dungeons,
Fort,
man,
which
or
is where
tavern
you'll
dungeons.
experience, you know, all of our earthen buddies, and this is the place where they make that Cinder
That's
Brew
so
mead
cool.
that she was talking about. You know, they take
Reminds
all
me
that
of
honey that
BRD.
they gather from throughout the zone to make the mead, to do all kinds of fun and/or nefarious things with. Although I do have to say, I feel like they're a little bit behind the times. I feel like all the kids are drinking that, you know, hard seltzer or something these days. But whatever.
It's lean.
They're old school. I get it.
They're
is
sipping
lean.
on lean.
Our raid.
But, you
The
know,
Rhubarb Palace. So this is an 8-boss raid that will take place in the zone of Ashkahet.
Okay, so
and
there's
this
a
is
new
really
raid.
The culmination of all of those machinations
Jeff.
you're hearing
Oh,
about
wow.
that we see play out.
guys, I'll play
between
Overwatch
the
with
Nerubian
you.
Empire
It just won't be on stream if you guys want to play.
Collaboration with Zalatath. So for this next one, we don't
Who's the
normally
last
show
boss?
things this early, but I thought it'd be cool to share. On the left there, you can kind of see the top-down view of the raid, and on the right, it's more of like a side cutout.
Yeah.
So we like to work on all of our dungeons and raids when they still look like this, as it's much easier to iterate while we're in 2D than it is to kind of change the zones around.
So it's like Tomb of Sargeras, kind of.
Haley's gonna play some Overwatch for us here in a little bit, boys.
Quickly, after barging through the front door,
That way I can keep reacting to what we're watching.
quickly fall and/or get knocked into one of those giant pits of that black blood of the old god that you'll hear much more about in Ajkahet. And then you'll battle your way through the harvest pits, and then finally traverse your way back up through the
This is
not my final name, I promise. Until you finally.
I'm either gonna be a streamer or I'm gonna work for Blizzard Entertainment, boys. That's what's gonna happen. I hope you guys are along for the ride. Because this is it, man. This is the shit. This is the shit.
With some winged vibes.
Okay, cool.
So something that I also think is fun to talk about really quick is with all of our dungeons and raids, we like to try to explore like what is the thing that's going to make this space feel really unique, that's going to make it stand out from all the other times that we've built these dungeons and raids. And with this space, we really thought that, you know, given that we have the Nerubian to play with, they've got all these amazing like webs and silken threads that you can kind of traverse the zone through. We thought it'd be really fun to explore verticality as a major element to this raid. So I think that'll be really fun to see what the team comes up with for that.
All right, cool.
Next up, let's talk about systems.
This is what matters. This is what's going to ruin or make the game.
Let's see it.
So I want to walk you through some of our features and systems at a really high level. But first, I want to talk about some of the philosophies that are really guiding us to add these into the War Within.
Okay.
So first and foremost, you know, we really want to continue to extend the philosophies of Dragonflight into the War Within. And really, when we talk about that, there's three main pillars that I want to touch on. First, we really want to make sure that we're focusing on evergreen features. We want to make sure that we're making World of Warcraft better forever and not focusing on things that we know we're going to have to leave behind as we move into future expansions.
That's true. Yep, that's good.
I agree with that. All right.
Yep.
All right, yeah, sure. All right, yeah.
Next, we want to make sure that there's something for everyone. So whether you're a hardcore raider, a PvPer, a collector, or apparently like Holly, you just love to play tons of alts and run around the world exploring things, we want to make sure that there's something in War Within that you can really geek out over and that resonates with you. And finally, we want to make sure that we're continuing to build on our philosophy and build on our systems and content with people who play multiple characters in mind.
Continue to focus on respecting. Finally, a game that respects your time.
Boys, we'll be streaming live from BlizzCon next year.
Know about this?
I'm so excited for that.
To really respect the time of the player and not focusing so much on the accomplishments of that individual character.
That's smart.
So let's talk about Delves. Delves are a new feature that will be integrated into the Outdoor World experience, where the fantasy of these is actually that you'll be joining the Dragonscale expedition in their search for lost treasures all across Kazalgar.
That's cute.
So Delves are an evergreen feature that is really integrated into that Outdoor World experience.
Okay, what are they?
We want Delves to be a new pillar of endgame content for those Outdoor World explorers. We really view this as something like when we added World Quests back in Legion, where they are going to be really integrated and transformative into that outdoor world, especially that endgame loop.
Okay.
So one of the main reasons I'm stoked about Delves is that these will provide an opportunity for us to, you know, give seasonal content and rewards to those outdoor world explorers. So that means things like, you know, rewards that you're used to, like mounts, achievements, titles, but we'll also be adding a outdoor row to the Great Vault with War Within.
That's great. That's awesome. That gives casuals something to do.
All right.
So that all of you outdoor world explorers will be able
that's a very
to
good thing.
share in the joy of, you know, rushing to the Great Vault.
Probably one of the best things I've heard so far, honestly.
And there will also be 13 unique delves that will be launching War Within with. And delves will scale from 1 to 5 players and be role agnostic. So that means if you want to play a delve solo, that's totally cool. If you want to go with you and your partner, that works as well.
So there's
Jazz, if you're still there, I think we need to do an emergency episode, boys.
Yeah, they did that like 10 years ago. What's the difference?
And I would be remiss if I didn't mention one of my favorite features of delves, which I think Maria alluded to earlier, which is that there will be an NPC companion joining you on all of your adventures.
Ooh.
So
Who's
for
the
season
NPC?
1, that'll be Bran Bronzebeard, as you can see.
Oh wow.
Cool.
And Bran will be tagging along with you on all of your Delve adventures, and will totally never, not even once, aggro a pack of monsters that you didn't want him to.
That's fucking
And I have
dope.
my fingers crossed behind my back
That's so
right now.
cool.
So Bran will have a custom.
Bro, the amount
Bran will
of
have a
yelling in this thing is
customizable,
insane.
talents and mechanics and abilities.
I feel like I'm back
that
in
you'll
high
be
school.
able to kind of load out to suit your playstyle and needs. So, you know, maybe you need a little bit of extra healing.
The
well, you can load
animals,
Bran
bro.
out to provide that for you. And finally, you wouldn't be exploring with the Dragonscale Expedition if at the end of every delve there wasn't this massive treasure trove that we need Bran to open for us, which hopefully brought a couple of keys to open some of the chests in there.
Okay.
But before Bran can open that that vault for you, you'll need to maybe defeat a boss, maybe you'll solve a couple puzzles, something like that, and then Bran will open the door for you.
With the army training? Oh, that's it's the same guy. Imagine, yeah, all the times it's all the same
Next
guy.
up,
To be honest,
let's
boys,
talk about warbands.
I could really use
Happening.
a hit of nicotine right now.
Are these like trusts in
Holy
Final
shit.
Fantasy?
So warbands
Everything
are a
crazy's
system
going
that we're
on.
Introducing that will really be the representation of all of your characters across your BattleNet account.
Oh, that's badass.
Oh no.
Opportunity for us to create a platform where you can share your achievements, resources.
Oh shit, I don't even have chat open. My bad, guys.
Cool.
Which, what a terrible
So the goal
streamer I
of this
am.
roster.
is really
One
to be that
second.
representation of the philosophy shift that I mentioned earlier about really respecting the time of the player behind the keyboards and not those individual characters.
Yeah, I get that.
There's actually a ton of additions and modifications. We've talked about a few here. There's no like singular UI screen that says warbands. It's more of like all these modifications and updates and features are like kind of wearing a big coat that says warbands on the back of it. It's how I kind of keep it head in my straight.
They
in my
should
head.
just make this the
But just to talk about a
login
couple of
screen
those cool features,
or character
we're
selection
Yeah.
gonna be
screen, like Lost
revisiting
Ark.
Looks really good.
Where you click on the
transmog
character.
rules Of how you acquire those appearances in the war.
Probably will
Within.
be. I hope so.
So for all of you who have
Yeah, we'll say this.
So that means all of you who have probably had to run 4 characters through all of those legacy instances just to make sure you're collecting all the appearances, that won't be the case anymore in War Within. You'll just be able to run it with one character.
Great. That's a transmog W.
Good shit.
Yeah,
Very
that's a
cool.
big dub.
And Holly mentioned this already.
Huge
but this
dub.
is obviously one that people are
Volpira?
looking forward to. All of our reputations as well as renown in the War Within will be shared across
Ellie.
your entire account.
Damn. Full account-wide rep. It's finally happened.
Last but not least,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
talk about hero talents. So here's a quick
Ascendancies.
mock-up of what the UI will look like that I think really helps explain how these integrate into our current talent
This is
trees.
really cool. I'm
But
excited
really quick,
about
let's
this.
take a look at how it'll work.
Bleed
So
on.
there will be 3 new hero talent trees
Can't leave.
per class, and 2 will be available per specialization that you can freely choose and swap between.
Okay, so there's 6.
And also, this is another evergreen feature. This is a system that we think is going to provide a new vector of choice and customization for you and all of your classes, as well as create opportunities for us to really dig into some of those core class fantasies
Off you
that
go.
are,
Hey.
so amazing.
Cool.
So, Hero Talents will introduce these new, small, self-contained talent trees like you just saw in the UI. And the way I like to think about it is like, currently we have 2 types of talent points, right? We have class talent points and specialization talent points. And now in the War Within, there'll be a 3rd type called hero talent points. So let's look at a quick example, which hopefully explains it a little bit more. This is a warrior, as you can see. These are the 3 hero talent trees that they'll have available: Mountain Thane, Colossus, and Slayer. And as you can see in
Okay.
the top left, we have Protection, who will be able to choose between Mountain Thane and Colossus. Up on the
Okay.
right, you see Fury.
Oh,
that's right.
I see.
Mountain Thane and Slayer are their options, and down at the bottom,
Okay.
Colossus and Slayer are their options.
That's really
So this is how
cool.
the majority
Yo,
of
let me
classes
see
are gonna
Paladin.
look in
Let me see
War Within,
Paladin, please.
with the exception of
Yeah, I want to
see
see Paladin as well.
Druids
Oh,
and
Please, 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 please.
are a bit special, so theirs will look a little different. So let's take a look at how you'll unlock the system. As
That's
well as
rough.
how it'll feel as you're leveling through the War Within. So the system will automatically unlock
Inquisitor,
at level 71,
Adjudicator,
and it'll just kind of appear in
Crusader.
your UI. You'll earn 1 talent point per level as you level from
Oathbreaker,
71 to
Paladin.
80.
I'm getting
And
hyped
there are
up.
10 talent
Yeah, this
points
is cool.
in total, with several choice nodes along the way. So I like to think of this as being similar to like the Legion artifact, where as you were leveling and progressing, you were making some choices along the way.
Yeah, sure.
But ultimately, you're going to unlock the whole tree. And also, I want to be very clear here. These are extremely low friction to swap between those choice nodes, as well as to swap between the different hero talent
Thank
trees.
God.
Oh, thank
I don't have to buy
Very
respect
cool.
tokens from the store.
So, you know, this should be very analogous
That's a
to your
dub.
current talent
Yep.
trees and will follow all the same rules that you used to there. So, you know, at the start of a raid boss, you know, before Mythic Plus starts, before an arena match kicks off, and anywhere in between. And to wrap us up, I wanted to show off a really quick video of what hero talents look like in action.
Okay.
So this is a warrior, as you can see, pop an avatar, jumping in.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck
And
yeah.
this next one is that same warrior with the mountain theme talent tree. As you can see, Stormbolt hits multiple targets. There's
Wow.
a couple of cool new V effects and a lot of other cool stuff going on there
That's
as well.
cool.
I heard some oohs.
Cool.
Our effects artists will be happy. So that about wraps us up for our What's Next panel.
All right. That's badass. I like it.
We hope you really liked what you saw here, and if you'd like to know more, please join us tomorrow at
I
the
did.
deep dive panel, where at noon, where Ian will
Ooh,
walk you
deep
through
dive.
some of what you saw today in more detail. Ooh, Ian! As well as a
Ian.
bunch of other cool new
Yeah.
stuff in the War Within. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a great BlizzCon. Bye.
Yeah, the talents look pretty cool. He's a nice guy. Yeah, I think that went pretty well. Overall, I feel like everything that they
If I see
announced
anybody that I
here
know.
was good. Like, there's nothing that they announced
Oh,
that has
shit,
like
I
a
finally can play it,
obvious
boys.
problem. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that's like just
Yeah.
like
blatantly
BlizzCon
fucking bad.
2023 would like to thank our partners.
So I'll talk about some of the retail. Like, what did you think? What did you think about like the retail stuff they announced?
I mean, you know, pretty standard stuff. New zone.
Yeah.
New race. New fucking. You know, nothing.
Oh, away.
I mean,
Sophie.
it's cool. It's all cool.
Please.
It's just not.
Thank you.
Nothing mind blowing. It's just
It's
dubs,
another
I
one.
guess.
With 13th gen Intel Core processors.
I feel like
Check out MSI's wide array of monitors.
I don't know, like, because like I'm just giving my opinion.
Yeah,
And,
it's
like, I
working.
don't know how many people feel the same way that I do, but I feel like retail like needs like a huge reset, like in general, right? With like everything, because the truth is, like, I'm looking at these systems and every system that they announced is really cool. Like the Delve idea is really cool. The Warband idea is really cool. The Hero Talents idea is really cool. But on a personal
baby.
level, and I'm talking about on a personal level,
You get on my.
I just feel like the game has so much bloat and so much to it, like in terms of like just stuff going on.
The
that-
name of the stream.
like that
Overwatch, or the-
tempers my
Not the
excitement.
name of the game. Overwatch.
Like that's what I think. And I'm not saying that it's bad, right? I think this is good, but it's not the same. And I'm really curious. The next panel, guys, the next panel is classic.
Oh,
Yep.
oh my god. Oh my god.
That is the next panel, gentlemen.
Classics panel, boys. Next.
The next 3 expansions and a world reset. I mean, that's fine.
It needs to.
Yeah, I know. That's Overwatch. I know. I mean,
So, did they explain why they're doing the 3 expansion thing?
I don't really know why. Actually, I have no idea why. I think the reason why is because they're gonna release.
Dude, this
them
guy's
quickly.
cool. This guy's really cool.
Like that's
Is
kind
it
of.
really just money?
I mean, I think that's kind of what would make sense, you know.
No, don't do anything to text.
Oh, it's Overwatch 2 next. Okay, yeah. $90 per year. I mean, $90 expansion.
Oh shit, you have to hold down
I just
both
think,
buttons
like,
for his
that's- like I wouldn't have problem
his guns,
buying a new
guys.
game
That's
every year
cool.
for $90, but if you're paying a sub 2 on top of that, I think that's a bit much. I think that's
Holy
just
shit,
it's a
this
bit
character.
much.
I'm gonna main him a little while.
So it's like
This
every 2
character's
years is
dope.
like, that's okay, I guess, but it's certainly a lot. But yeah, that's generally the way that I feel about it, is like, I like the idea of a lot of this kind of stuff. I think
yes,
it's cool,
you can move around the
certainly
corners.
not
This character is so
transformative
cool.
enough to where like I immediately want to go on and like log on retail. Like, I think this is cool, but I don't know if it's enough. Like, I'll play the new retail patch.
He's OP, boys.
Of course, right? Of course I'm gonna play the new retail patch.
You better be OP.
That's exactly the same for me. Yeah.
Sorry, babe.
I think it's just a better roadmap to avoid the disastrous storytelling, like 8.0 to 10.0.
I will clean up everything
you're
after
probably
I'm
right about that.
done with
But I
the
do really think
broadcast.
they need to watch S-Fan raid. He's not doing the raid. Whenever he is,
I
I'll
have
watch
green
it.
screens all over the place, guys, this morning. Trying to do
Let's
something a
see
little
here.
special
Look
for
at
the
Lars
stream
on
this morning.
Reddit for drama.
Hope people enjoyed it.
Let me see what they say.
Drama?
Dude, I'm dead.
What the fuck was that?
Well, that's I was.
We're able to
getting
change it on
excited,
kick?
That's all. Where's the drama? There's 3-day early access.
We can also just stop that. That's cool. This character is the best character.
Expansions, intrigued, cinematic, and one looks human.
Oh my god, Overwatch is back, boys.
This just work with me, yeah. I miss Chris Metzen. Decent roadmap than Adastro Shadowlands was. This sounds rad. Concepts Roots expansion right up my alley. World Soul expansion, yeah, I got that. Okay, 3 expansions, got it. Okay, these expansions could be more like seasons, yeah. And then some people are not happy about this. Fuck, that sucks. Played every WoW game on release. It's honestly a disappointment. Best thing about WoW is the new expansion hype in first week. Who the fuck wants to start later?
Huge
Well,
ult for
nobody. That's why
me.
they're selling it. I can't believe it. They did it to a game with the subscription. You can't believe
Die,
it. Yes,
fucker.
you can. Yeah, I could believe that. I hate that. Yeah, fuck that.
Oh,
I hope
I'm
there's
dead.
a huge backlash about this and they scrap it. WoW players
This guy's
will eat
fun,
this shit,
man.
and they will eat it with a silver spoon, and they will ask
Hey,
for
Annie.
seconds.
Annie,
Every
I'm an
game does
outrageous.
this. The truth is that, like, even if I was making a game like this, I would do it, right? Especially if I was an established game. I mean, come on. Like,
Hope
what
everybody's
is this,
enjoying
like,
the stream.
100%? Final
If you're
Fantasy
watching and you want to watch me again, guys, please.
Yeah, there you go.
Follow the channel.
WoW
Appreciate
Classic
all you guys
yeah,
that
I'll look at
follow.
that in a minute. You'd be a fool not to do it, exactly. Huge
Oh,
backlash.
man,
Yeah,
I'm dead.
There's not going to be a backlash. Yeah, no, that's not early access. That's delayed access for everybody else. True. I'm aboard the hype train, but this is horseshit. Yeah, fuck this. Thanks, morons who bought the Giga Ultimate Mega Edition of Diablo 4. You told them that this dog shit was alright. Quote, it's me, I'm the moron. Yep, that's what you get.
Can you come?
That's right.
Big thing
Whenever
for me?
you keep eating shit, they ask you if you're ready for seconds. You can't do that in an MMO. Yeah, you can. Final Fantasy did it and Lost Ark did it. What? Of course you can. What's this? Final Fantasy didn't do it? Oh, really? Was somebody making that up? Final Fantasy didn't do it. ESO did 1 week early access. I correct myself then. I thought people were just... Oh, yeah, people were full of shit. I'm wrong. Final Fantasy did not do it. As to why Blizzard thought this was a good idea, I'm clueless. Like, it's so weird why Redditors act like this. Like, why do you think people are doing this?
Yeah.
It's because it's free money, and there's like 300 people that are complaining, and there's like 300,000 that are going to buy it. It's not even a question. Of course that's what they're going to do. Yeah, I mean, come on. Oh, actually, yeah, I'll look at the classic WoW subreddit too.
So cool.
Okay.
The way that feels is so cool, man. I'm so
Let's
glad
see
everybody
here.
at home can do the exact same
Manifest
thing
for the
I'm doing
Classic
right now.
Plus. Oh, look at
If
that.
nothing,
Wow.
like it's nothing special, man. Like
Aw,
it
look,
is
he's watching
special
the
because like, I'm
stream.
getting to sit here and do it, but like
Man.
everybody gets to enjoy it. If you're at the
You wanna
convention
you're
or
gonna
not.
manifest baldness. Oh. Okay,
Thanks.
yeah, great.
Appreciate your help.
The guy prayed so hard for Classic Plus, we got Classic Minus instead. Oh no, people aren't happy about it? Season of Discovery, let's go.
Maybe.
And this is, this is a post they made?
Oh,
So take a look at this. Arriving,
probably better that she didn't, honestly.
Engraving, new powers.
Hopefully we can get her
hidden
out.
secrets, progressive
Damn.
leveling, a twist
Group
on
up.
the journey, Black Fathom Deeps. It's a 10-player raid.
Group up.
Okay, well, a 10-player raid, that's not really a raid.
Gotta
That's
go,
like just
huh?
two 5-mans.
That's not a raid.
There's a raids are so like raids are 40 man, like 40 man raids, and that's it.
No, I was
this
trying,
is
man.
a dungeon that's larger than average.
You need to take that 10-man and then multiply it by 4.
Yeah, so like
okay?
make it 4 times as big with 4 times as many mobs with 4 times as much loot, and then that's what a raid is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Oh, yeah,
I
let me
forgot
switch this real quick.
raids are. It's UBRS. Yeah, but UBRS isn't like really a raid, right? It's like kind of like a dungeon / raid. It's like I want a new 40-man, guys. Okay, I don't really give a fuck what anybody has to say. I just want a new 40-man. I don't care about UBRS.
This is so great. This is the best fucking
I think that people want something like this. Is my perspective.
Let's see.
It's a temporary game mode.
Overwatch.
That's the way I feel about it. I want something that like I can invest myself into, that I know that they will keep developing and making better for like the next 5 years.
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe that's weird, right? But like that's what I want. Like I like that about Lost Ark, for example. That like I know if I invest time in the game, like that time will like have lasting
Guys, have you guys seen these?
In like
These at Walmart.
New World, right? You level up.
They
your
are so
professions, and
good.
you always have them leveled up, right? You don't have to reset.
One of my
it every
favorites
month.
around the holidays.
So yeah, I don't know, man. Time? You mean money? I mean, like, well, no, I farmed out a lot of stuff in Lost Ark myself too, right? Like the horse and all that. Starting small, slowly going to build up from the level 25 cap. I'm kind of a fan and kind of not. Yeah, I kind of feel that way too, actually. I think this is also kind of a problem that, like, why make the Black Fathom Deeps raid if it's just going to be invalidated very quickly?
Can we play him in ranked? No.
On the
Okay.
surface, this seems
We
very
can't.
cool, but we'll have to see the panel. Yeah, BFD raid is just normal BFD, but a raid. What? Normal BFD raid is just normal BFD, but it's a raid, and each level cap brings the normal dungeon out as a raid? S-Fan's doing BFD? No, he's not. He's sitting in Stormwind or Duratar. When he
That's
does
awesome. That means
BRD
like the
or
raids are going to be a
BFD,
super
I'll
big
watch
deal.
it. Yeah, he did it before. Oh, really? Okay. Wait, he finished the whole thing? Wait, what?
Sure, it's not that hard.
Oh, this is it. So this is the new raid here. Okay, well, let's take a look at it. We've got some time here. I'm not gonna watch. I'll probably watch some of the Overwatch stuff in a minute or two.
Yeah, this character is the best. So cool. Knocks them
Okay.
down. That's crazy. He can knock people down.
So this is the raid.
Wait, this is so weird.
Guys,
I love
stream
how
is
it
gonna
has a
go
recount.
off in